So Michel Barnier is being forced to resign after a vote of no confidence when he couldn't get his budget passed. Both left and right combined to kick him out. Danièle Obono is a deputy in the French National Assembly. She joins me now from Paris. I'm grateful to you, ma'am, for joining us. Look, it is difficult, is it not? The left didn't want him. The right didn't want him. He was in a no-win situation. But he has a valid point when he says getting rid of him won't solve anything.
Sure, but at the same time, he shouldn't have accepted being a member of an organization that literally lost the election. And so he knew what was coming for him. The fact is just one down and now to the next, and the next is Mr. Macron, because he's the one who put everything into motion. He called the snap election, and then when the people voted in favor of our coalition, he just denied them the government that they wanted. So now that Barnier is out of the way, the king is naked, as you could say, and the problem is literally Emmanuel Macron. So we debated at the National Assembly. We managed to raise a lot of money for the budget, but they wouldn't accept the talk at the National Assembly.
Okay.
So now it's up on him to decide what next.
Yeah, forgive me. If you accept that France has to be governed, Macron's got a few more years in office, there does need to be a prime minister. I'm assuming you don't want 2 or 3 years of chaos.
Sure, but that's something that President Macron should have think about before calling a snap election. And as we said, we're ready to govern this country. We have a candidate to be a prime minister, Lucie Castet, and we showed during the budget debates that we were more fiscally responsible than Macron, because we were able to raise a lot of money and still to be below the 3% rule that say we can't go more than 3% of the deficit. So we were way more fiscally responsible than him. So yeah, as you said, the problem is we have Emmanuel Macron who is clinging to power. He could accept our government or he could resign, because this is still possible. We don't have to go through months and 3 years of chaos, a chaos that he provoked with his policies over the past years, and now with the snap election. He could resign and it would solve the problem for France and the French people.
Yes, but you don't believe, or I don't think anybody thinks, at least in the short term, he is going to resign. I do worry that with Ukraine at a particularly difficult position with Russia, a new administration in Washington, Germany's politics almost as much as a mess as yours with Schulz and elections next year. Is this the time to be playing with the dynamite of French politics?
First of all, I can argue that nobody expected the snap election to happen. Nobody expected us to win the election. Everybody predicted that the far right will win. So maybe, you know, in France we say that nothing is impossible when our people rise. And you shouldn't believe that we can't change things and make a revolution. We are a people that is very angry at the time. So, and the second point, I totally agree with you. But again, there's a man who decided that he would shake the entire political system at the time when we need our country to be a leader for peace and to play an important role in the world. So again, the problem is Macron, and getting rid of him is the solution for us and for Europe, actually, and our stand on the international scene.
I'm grateful for your time this evening. It's late in Paris. Thank you for taking time to come and talk to us. Thank you.